Leus, thanks so much for joining us. I guess after 2 days under the pump against Sussex there, 2 strong days for us at the end, I guess we were pretty satisfied with the draw at the end of that.
Yeah, certainly. We came into the game being top 2, and that it sort of just stayed the same after the 4 days of play. And yeah, we're pretty happy with it. I wouldn't say like over the moon. I would have loved to have won this game, but yeah, it was quite a docile pitch and tough to get a result on. But I'm happy at the brand we played and the way the guys really fought out there in the field, especially also, even conceding 550, we walked, even ran off the field, and we're like, listen, you know what, we've done a really good job there, against our high quality batting lineup too.
A real contrast in games to last week where many plaudits being thrown at the game. What a fabulous advert for cricket. Yeah. This one a little bit tiresome today, a long day out there for Sussex. I guess for you and as Middlesex skipper, you must have been delighted with the way many people stood up, and probably don't know, but that's only the 5th time in the club's history where 6 batters have passed 50 in one innings. So a small positive to take from today.
Absolutely, yeah. That's an incredible stat, and great achievement for us. And I think that just shows you how good we've been as a unit, not only as a batting or bowling unit, but just as a unit. Whenever we've been struck with a big deficit, because there's a lot of times that we've had to go and bowl first, or we've asked team to go bat first, and we'll end up conceding whatever the score may be, and we've shown so much resilience throughout these 7 games, and I'm really proud of the brand that we're playing at the minute.
7 games in for yourself. Obviously coming to a new club is never easy, but you seem to have settled in unbelievably well. Speaking to a lot of the boys in the dressing room, they're all speaking very favourably of how well you're kind of encouraging them and giving them your experience. And what's impressed you the most, if you like, with the Middlesex dressing room and what we've got here?
I would say the work ethic and the ambition is something that's really, I say, surprised me, because everyone has the ambition, everyone has the work ethic, everyone say they have it, but it's something that's really stood out for me from the moment that I got here and at my first training session, and that's something that I think fits in really well with the personality that I would like to believe I am. And makes me really excited to be a part of the club for another 4 years.
Well, it's certainly reaping its rewards. We're unbeaten halfway through the championship season. I guess coming into this season in April, we'd have taken that all day long, wouldn't we?
100%. And the next goal will now be to knock Sussex off the top there. And I'm pretty sure if we keep playing the way we are, at some point we'll get those few extra wins. I'm really confident in our lads, and I'm sure that by the end of September we'll be in a good spot.
Absolutely. Well, we obviously mix up the formats now. We're into Blast coming this coming Friday. We're down at Chelmsford for a home game, as strange as that sounds. But I guess you must be excited at what lies ahead for a season and a campaign with Middlesex, having not played that format for us before.
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's always exciting, starting off a new campaign, and also in a new team. It's what you dream of, playing for Middlesex at Lords, and I've heard the boys are saying that you get pretty much full crowds here for the Blast, so it's going to be pretty exciting. We're starting off at Chelmsford, and that's fine. Like, the boys are taking it in their stride, and hope to entertain whoever's there to come and watch.
Do you have any targets set for the campaign thus far? Obviously, Stevie Eskenazi is skippering. Have you spoken as a group about what you're looking to achieve in this year's campaign?
Yes, we've had a pretty good chat over the last week. We found time, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, just to chat about what our goals are, and the measurables that we will keep looking at during the Blast, where we can improve on from previous years or last year specifically. And I think those are very realistic goals. We're not going to stand here and say, oh, we want to win the Blast. Yes, we want to win the Blast, of course we do, but as long as we make small but very sure strides in this campaign, I'll be very proud. And who knows, I think if we play the brand that we are wanting to play and set out for ourselves, I'll be surprised if we're not in the quarterfinals.
Sounds good to me. Last one on the Blast. We've got some exciting talent here in this Middlesex side. You've got some good young cricketers there that are really kind of chomping at the bit to make a name for themselves. You yourself, you've got yourself 100 gig already. That's tied down. I suppose this really does present a great opportunity for some of those other youngsters to step up and really use this shop window to propel themselves onto the 100 scene.
Of course, yeah, and that's the beauty of the Blast. You know, it's sort of a precursor to you know the country's best short format competition, and you know, like I said earlier to the guy, I was like, listen, you know, as a young player, yes, you wanna aspire to play internationally and get into comps and all that. Yeah, that's great, but you know, as a team, if you really do well as a collective, you're more likely get into them anyways, without trying to focus too much on individual performances or putting too much pressure on yourself, which is never necessary.
Leus, thanks ever so much for your time.
Cheers.
All the very best of luck in Chelmsford.
Thanks a lot.